are back in the kitchen, baby, and I'm so glad to be here with Chef Etienne because we're going to get into something absolutely delicious. Now, I love everything to do with Turkey, and I can't wait to eventually visit it one day. But for now, we're going to visit the culinary space through what we're bringing to you today, a lahmacun. I got it?
That's right, yeah, lahmacun.
Lahmacun.
So, yes, actually comes from the Arabic lahma biajin, which means dough with meat. So that's literally what it is. It's just a bit of dough with some ground meat and spices, and then that's it, yeah.
But so much more because we're adding so much flavor and goodness, and we're going to be taken through the ropes with you. I can't wait to get into this, Chef Etienne.
Great.
It is a flatbread, essentially, that will definitely tantalize and transport your taste buds. And I just want to start because my mouth is already watering.
Okay, awesome. Let's start. We can start with the mince. If you just want to transfer the mince into this bowl, and then we can add all of this. So we've got very finely chopped onions, red pepper, green pepper, tomato paste. We've got some Aleppo chili.
Oh.
You can find that at any spice deli, a good spice deli.
Is it spicy?
It's like between a paprika and a chili powder. It's not as spicy,
nice.
but it's got a very nice smoky flavor to it. And then we've got paprika and a bit of ground cumin and coriander, grated garlic, salt and pepper. So that's all going to go into the mince, and you're just going to give it a nice mix.
Okay.
What you want with your mince is you need like a spreadable consistency. So when you spread it on the flatbread, you don't want it too stiff. So another tip is take your mince, put it in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds, or just bring it up to room temperature.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot easier to roll it out onto your
Now,
pizza
Chef,
dough.
when it comes to the size of the chopping, because this is pretty finely chopped, does that
Yes.
matter? Does that play a role?
Yes, it really does. Ideally, you would like to use a food processor. So you'd put in your peppers, etc., into the food processor and then drain it. Sometimes there can be a lot of liquid coming out of the vegetables. So you want to sort of strain that and remove the liquid. And then your mince, you add to the food processor, blend it up more.
Even
so to
the
make
mince?
it even, yes, the mince as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so you get a bit of a paste. And then sometimes if it's too thick, just add a little bit of water or olive oil just to thin it out a bit.
Wow.
And then, yeah, so that smells absolutely delicious. So
I
I'm going to jump on this side.
In fact, you told me that sometimes you do take a little bit of a taste.
Yes, I do. I know it's raw mince, but it's okay. You get tartar out there, then you can eat a bit of raw mince.
This is true.
You won't die.
Chef, this is going in?
You can add a bit of olive oil to that. That's great. So what I've got here, I've got these dough balls that I fermented for 24 hours. I've brought it to room temperature. I've portioned it into 100-gram balls. So I've given myself a bit of a kickstart here. What I do at home is I package them in these little bags.
Nice.
And then this bag you keep in your fridge for like 5-6 days, and your dough becomes sort of like a sourdough.
Ooh,
So,
great for the gut as well.
So just in terms of rolling, you want to pat your dough down and then into a small disc, and then you're going to roll out. So the problem with rolling is a lot of people try and roll it into a circle.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You just have to go up and down like that, and then you turn your dough 90 degrees, and then you'll see it automatically sort of shapes into a
Oh my
circle.
gosh, the hack. Because not that I bake or cook that often, but I'm here
So yeah.
doing backflips with the rolling pin.
Yeah, sure. So there we
no,
go.
that's
Then I just remove the excess flour, and then I'm ready to start topping my flatbreads.
So when it comes to the thinness of this, it's got to be quite thin.
It's got to be quite thin. I mean, it's up to you what you like, but traditionally you want it thin and it needs to be crispy.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the aim.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you
now
put
we've got
some
our
of this
mince
in.
here. And this has been sitting for about an hour to infuse the flavors. And now we're just going to top the flatbread with the mince.
And you're right,
Like
the
that.
spreading action.
Yes,
that
so
you're
I
doing.
mean, look, the Turkish people do it a lot quicker than I can do it, but that's the idea. So you just use your fingertips and the spoon to spread it out.
Wow.
There we go.
Chef, how does this differ from the Turkish pide? Is there...
So yes, the difference is a lahmacun is a round sort of Turkish pizza, and it's got no cheese, where the pide is sort of an oval-shaped, canoe-shaped
yeah.
pizza, and it's normally got mozzarella in it, lamb mince, some spinach, aubergines, you know, the world's your oyster, yeah.
I love that. Could you use other mince for this, or is it just...
Lamb mince, definitely. I'm just using beef because sometimes it's hard to find lamb mince, but any good butcher should give you lamb mince, yeah.
Beautiful.
So there we have it, guys. That's that. And then I'm just going to take my pizza paddle over here, and then I'm going to transfer this to my baking tray.
Come on.
Ideally, you'd like to preheat your baking tray in the oven, 240 degrees. It must be very high.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the mince might not cook and the dough might not crisp up. So you transfer that to your baking tray, which essentially will be very hot. And you just take this, put it in the oven
In the oven.
for about 5 to 6 minutes. Just check because all ovens vary. All
5 to
temperatures
6
vary.
minutes?
5 to 6 minutes, very quickly. You can also do it in a wood fire oven like they do traditionally, and it'll take a lot
Right.
quicker, maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
So after 5 minutes, that comes out and it's going to look beautiful like these Lahmacun over here.
Wow.
So what you want to do with that, you can either slice it like a pizza or you can fold it up. Traditionally served with lemon wedges, fresh lemon and some
yes.
parsley. But you can add some fresh tomatoes, fresh lettuce.
Some chili?
Chili, always chili.
Yes,
Yes, always chili.
absolutely.
And I also like to add a bit of sumac onions. So that goes down very well.
As in like raw onions with
Yeah,
some
so I use
spice?
raw red onions and just a bit of sumac spice, and I just let that sit, and that's a nice little freshness to the dish.
Chef, you had me at
Yeah.
6 minutes. I'm telling you, I thought 40 minutes or something.
No, it's a quick
this
process.
This is beautiful. Well, I definitely want to delve into some of that, and we've made it so simple for you. So please try your best to do this. I mean, 6 minutes is all we need from you. And if you're ready to taste the authentic flavors of Turkey, do book your ticket now. Come on, what are you waiting for? TurkishAirlines.com is where you need to go and start your culinary adventure.
We connect more countries than any other airline. Turkish Airlines.